look at his numbers. How good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. And it's Henderson in at the point guard position. And for San Francisco, they've got John Morant. Curry is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Santos in at the 4 slot. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, a major story for the Trailblazers. I'm told the team sale is taking place. Commissioner Adam Silver says the league prefers they stay put in Portland, but a new arena will likely be needed. The Moda Center, one of the league's oldest arenas that have not yet undergone major renovations, and the Blazers have played there since 1995.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans, don't we? All right, Johns, we thank you for the report. Pass to Santos. It's Curry outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 5.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
With the step back. Curry with the steal. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And Curry with the stuff.
Yeah, forget about it. Out in space like that, Curry is going to make you pay every time.
Outside, Avdia. Back to Henderson. Pass to Klingon. Back to Henderson. 5 to shoot. Portland, no good that time either. And it's the Warriors' ball. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Curry with the bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And here are the Trailblazers now. They trail by 9 points. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. But he's checked in for Curry. And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Here's Henderson, and the layup's good off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. Oh, great job of keeping the play alive. Klingon using that reach to secure that one and get the second chance look.
It's good from long range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Henderson. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Oh! That's as good as it gets. Woo!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Henderson, no one around him. Carter pulls it in.
That's just unlucky. You don't mind him taking that shot at all.
And Santos gets it to go. And both of these teams, Greg, have a couple games in the NBA Cup under their belts. They've gotten off to pretty good starts.
And I got to believe they both like the position they're in. And tonight will be huge in determining if they can make those knockout games. It's pretty much a must-win.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Henderson, no good. Warriors leading by 8. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Henderson, no good.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Rebounded by Kamara. Trailblazers trail by 10. Henderson outside. It's the 3-point bomb. Henderson's got 7 points in the game.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
Carter with the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Over to the left wing. Back to Henderson. And good that time. And it's 9 points from Scoot Henderson.
And how about the awareness by Clingan, a big man who can sense when one of his teammates is open. And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for San Francisco.
And they've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
And the contact can't shake Curry's shot. The mechanics he has just too strong for that.
Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry, Tim, continues to be a dominant force.
Well, his conditioning is on a world-class level, Kevin. He's never been one to beat you with his explosiveness, so his plan is just to outlast his opponents.
Catching up on the changes for San Francisco. Beasley's checked in for Morant, and Black's subbed in for Curry. And then for the Trailblazers, Jeremy Grant comes in for Tamani Kamara. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Scoot Henderson. And Sharp has it in the corner. And the three off target.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
Here's Moody, buries it down low.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
1:37 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Jackson Davis. And he goes in for the dunk.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Thybulle, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip. And that one is good by Beasley.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Grant finds Sharp. And here now is Thybulle. No good from outside. Here's Jackson Davis. He's covered by Grant.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the middle, intercepted. Here's Moody, and San Francisco tacks on two more.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And the dunk by Grant.
Jeremy Grant, look at those ups.
And the slam by Moody.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
From deep three-point territory. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Wendell Carter. Folks, second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about San Francisco so far in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Early offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can set up in the half court.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Trace Jackson Davis out there with Moody. Then there's John Morant. Then there's Anthony Black. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. Trailblazers trail by 16. Wesley with the ball. Grant for three. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop.
Just an excellent all-around talent. Carter Jr. runs the floor with purpose.
Grant outside. And the shot goes in.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
Grant for 3. And it's San Francisco with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Back over to you.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Rupert's checked in. Thibault kicks to Grant. To the paint. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Thibault for 3. Curry with a nice D.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Murray, good. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. On its way from Curry for 2, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Curry's got 10 points in the game. Now, here's Thibault, guarded by Curry. Carter against Williams, and there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Warriors. Here's Murray. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Here's Jackson Davis. No good on the 3. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Bulls.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Well, that's a great point, and you can also add poor communication. The rotations were slow and sometimes not even there at all.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's Murray. And Curry pulls it down. Warriors leading by 21. Here's Moody outside for Curry. Fires from deep. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Some changes here for the Warriors. Malik Beasley comes in for Carter. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Trace Jackson Davis. So for the Trailblazers, and then Henderson with the jam.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
Tim, you wouldn't know it now. Kamara, a late second-round pick back in 2023.
Well, Kevin, he's proven himself now. His defense is what first stood out, but now his offense has taken a leap forward.
Pass to Cling.
Difference between me and you is you trash. I'm really 100, you doing too bad. Look, if I'm at a 10 and you like a 2, if you was a 10 then I'd be 200 divided by 2. I'm too good at math.
Moses Moody out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Beasley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Henderson. 11 points in the game. Moody with it. Henderson picks him up. And for the Trailblazers, Sharp at the 2 with Avdia playing the 3. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingon. And it's Henderson in at the 1. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for San Francisco?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
And for the Warriors, they've got Malik Beasley. Ja Morant is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Moody in at the 3. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenues from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there. All right, Chomps. Thank you very much for that report. Here's Henderson. San Francisco making their last shot. Sharp, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Oh, got that one up quick. Beasley's got 13 now.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Outside Kamara. Back to Henderson. The 3. Rebound San Francisco. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Here's Avdia following the 3-point basket by San Francisco. To the inside. Here's Klingon, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
You can see that this is how dominant Klingon can be. And when he's hot like this, it's wise to keep feeding him.
Here's Caldwell-Pope, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Caldwell-Pope's got his first points in this one.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Henderson outside. Sharp passes to Avdia. Klingon inside. He's guarded by Beasley. Now Curry. Takes the 3. Buries it from 3. Curry's got 21 points in the game.
He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Gary Payton II, Anthony Black out there with Malik Beasley. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis, and it's Moody in at the 3. Beasley for 3. Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Avdia, and he banks in the layup.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Here's Black. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. The Trailblazers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Avdia. Here's Thibault. The rebound by Payton.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Pass to Avdia. The 3. The rebound by Payton. For San Francisco, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Basket counts. Beasley's got 4 points this quarter.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
It's Avdia on the wing. Black defending. And here's Grant from the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Didn't get a 3 in the first half, but now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
For San Francisco, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Outside Murray. Pass to Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has gotten his first basket of the night.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's Beasley. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Payton with a steal. Here's Black. Uses the glass on the layup. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Count the basket. Portland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Williams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter. For San Francisco, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Black outside. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared, ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
Avdia outside. The 11-footer. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Jackson Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And Portland's shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. To the paint. Here's Grant. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Here's Beasley. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Grant's gone just 1 for 4 from deep. Shot from 16 and off the glass. That one's good. Jackson Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
To the middle. Picked it out of midair. Outside Payton. Takes it inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Thibault passes to Murray. Portland moving it around. Avdia from outside. The rebound by Moody.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's Avdia. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Here's Payton. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. Avdia passes to Williams. Back to Avdia. Payton against Grant. A little mid-range shot is up. It's not going to go for him. San Francisco has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Warriors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Stephen Curry.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Beasley, that's good.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
To the inside, here's Grant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, great awareness from Grant. Detects an opening inside and converts.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Beasley outside. 15 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Avdia. And so San Francisco. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingin. Sharp at the 2 with Avdia playing the 3. And it's Henderson in at the point. They grab their own miss. Three-pointer Sharp. Knocks down the triple. Sharp's got his second bucket of the night.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Ali LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8" Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes, every night playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Back to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Ali.
And as a rebounder, Klingin is probably more advanced at the offensive end at this point.
Curry gets the bucket.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Some nice signs of progress for the Blazers last season.
And from that, renewed contracts for head coach Chauncey Billups and the front office. This is a young team that competes and shows a bright future. And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer it home.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Yeah, not a smart move on that pass. Hopefully he'll learn from that.
Carter, he's checked in for Curry. Portland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Inside. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Here's Santos. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Klingin. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Yeah, be careful. Klingin kid bring down the house.
Curry against Henderson. And Curry throws it down.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Henderson outside. Driving inside. Misses off the right iron.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Avdia pulls it in.
He tried to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, about a week.
San Francisco has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Morant with the bucket.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. It's Sharp on the wing, hounded by Morant. Sharp goes in, and the powerful one-handed slam.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Here's Curry, and Curry throws it down.
Oh, you got to feel for the defense. I've been on the other side of the Curry flurry, and I still have PTSD.
Sharp with it. He's got 10.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Richard, one of the more jaw-dropping athletes in the game. At 6'2", Ja Morant can get his head at the rim.
And he said we'll see that less often these days. He is trying to save his body and stay on the floor for his team. That is key. In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Henderson misses.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, that's it. Right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Avdia outside. Here's Sharp. Okay, look out!
Man.
Wow! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam?
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Here's Curry.
Oh, my goodness.
How
Wow.
about that?
Talk about making your presence felt.
Man, just never gets old watching him fly like that. What a unique talent he is. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, despite standing about 6'2", Henderson has a big-time vertical, and he plays a lot bigger than his height.
Portland making a switch here. Grant's checked in. San Francisco has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Richard, over the last few years, we're seeing the NBA experiment with the format for the All-Star game.
I'm a classic East versus West guy, but the players have to be more competitive. I think that is the best version of the All-Star game we've ever seen.
Here's Henderson. He's got 13. On the take, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, head first down the lane. Henderson wants to throw it down on your head.
Shot's good by Black.
Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
Pass to Klingon. On the wing, Grant. Shot from 16. Goes back up, and the layup is good. Klingon's got 18.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And it's Henderson with the ball for Portland. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
Shot is good by Curry. Curry's got 40 points.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Pass to Klingon. And out of bounds, San Francisco will have it. We're at about the midway point of the group stage. A peek at where things stand in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, while there's still some time to make up ground, you have to make your move quick. There just aren't many group games left.
San Francisco making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. Then for Portland, Robert Williams checked in for Klingon. Murray comes in for Kamara. And it's Thibault in for Henderson. So it's Portland now. San Francisco making their last shot. Murray passes to Grant. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. Curry's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low. Here's Carter. Got it. Good job in the low post. Carter's got 4 points this quarter.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Grant with a screen on Curry. Again, the miss by Portland.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
On target from range. Curry's got 43 points.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Looking to end the run. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And this is why you can't let Grant get deep inside, or else he'll dunk all over you. Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair.